grilled to perfection.
Look, it's starting.
Why don't you take the guys next door? He's a lawyer. He's never used these.
Oh, whacking day, oh, whacking day.
In the warm glow of nostalgia, we often remember the 90s as a decade filled with innocence and laughter, characterized by the shows we watched as wide-eyed kids. But hidden beneath the veneer of lightheartedness lay episodes that delved into the depths of human emotion, exposing us to raw realities we were too young to fully grasp. Among the seemingly innocent plot lines and catchy theme songs, there were episodes like Changing Nature from Dinosaurs, STEVIL from Family Matters, and Bullets Over BEL-AIR from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. These were not just episodes. They were windows into the darker corners of existence, where families faced hardships and characters confronted harsh truths. In Whacking Day from The Simpsons, we witnessed the ugliness of mob mentality and blind tradition, while One Beer from Tiny Toons Adventures shockingly depicted the consequences of underage drinking, a topic rarely broached in children's programming. And who could forget the one with the ick factor from Friends or None for the Road from CLUELESS. These episodes tackled issues like relationship struggles and the dangers of reckless behavior head-on, leaving an indelible mark on our young minds. But perhaps what made these episodes truly unforgettable was their ability to blend genuine emotion with the familiar comfort of our favorite characters. They didn't shy away from the complexities of life. Instead, they invited us to confront them alongside our beloved fictional friends. So, as we look back on the 90s with fondness, let's not forget the lessons we learned from these darker episodes. They may not have been the fluffy, feel-good stories we craved, but they were an essential part of our journey towards understanding the world and ourselves. These episodes, once mere entertainment, now stand as poignant reflections of the complexities and challenges of our society. As we revisit them with fresh eyes, may we not only remember the laughter they brought us, but also heed the sobering lessons they have to teach. Changing Nature, Dinosaurs.
No pish-posh, Franny. In an operation of this magnitude, there's bound to be some unforeseen...
Dinosaurs stands out as a beloved family sitcom, but beneath its colorful and seemingly innocent exterior lies a series of episodes that delved into some of the darkest themes of the time. Titled Changing Nature, these episodes confronted real, raw realities and hardships that were perhaps too mature for our young minds to fully grasp back then. At first glance, Dinosaurs appeared to be your typical feel-good show, revolving around the daily lives of the Sinclair family. Earl, the well-meaning yet bumbling father, Franny, the nurturing mother, and their 3 children. However, as the series progressed, it became evident that the show's creators weren't afraid to tackle weighty subjects, and Changing Nature epitomized this bold approach. One of the most chilling episodes from this arc is Nuts to War, which aired during the show's 3rd season. In this episode, the carnivorous nature of the dinosaurs is juxtaposed with the all-too-familiar human phenomenon of war. Earl's boss, B.P. Richfield, decides to exploit the discovery of a new nut-rich land, leading to a conflict with the neighboring species, the Weesazo employees. The episode starkly portrays the absurdity and futility of war, as characters blindly follow orders and perpetuate violence for the sake of greed and power. Another haunting installment is Endangered Species, which tackles environmental conservation and the consequences of human negligence. When Earl and his family discover a species of tree-dwelling mammals known as tree pushers, they inadvertently become responsible for their extinction. The episode serves as a cautionary tale about the irreversible damage inflicted upon ecosystems by human activity, highlighting the importance of environmental stewardship and the devastating impact of extinction. However, perhaps the most emotionally resonant episode of Changing Nature is The Last Temptation of Ethel. In this heart-wrenching narrative, Earl's mother-in-law, Ethel, falls gravely ill and faces her mortality. Fearing her impending death, Ethel is approached by a charismatic preacher who promises her salvation and eternal life in exchange for her allegiance. The episode explores themes of faith, mortality, and the vulnerability of the elderly, confronting viewers with the harsh reality of losing loved ones and the desperation that can accompany the prospect of an afterlife. Despite its dark undertones, Changing Nature remains a poignant and thought-provoking exploration of the human condition, using the prehistoric backdrop of dinosaurs to reflect contemporary societal issues. By confronting themes such as war, environmental destruction, and mortality, the series challenged viewers to confront uncomfortable truths and sparked important conversations about ethics, responsibility, and the fragility of life. While Dinosaurs may be remembered fondly for its whimsical charm and endearing characters, Changing Nature stands as a testament to its willingness to push boundaries and explore the darker facets of existence. Through its compelling storytelling and profound themes, the show left an indelible mark on its audience, reminding us that even in the most unlikely of settings, profound truths can be uncovered and lessons learned. STEVIL, Family Matters.
I want yours.
STEVIL, an episode from the beloved 90s sitcom Family Matters, is etched into the memories of many who grew up watching the show. However, beneath its comedic facade lies a darker undertone that may have been overlooked by younger viewers. While Family Matters is typically remembered for its lighthearted humor and wholesome family dynamics, STEVIL delves into themes of fear, manipulation, and psychological horror. The episode STEVIL aired during the 7th season of Family Matters in 1996. It revolves around the Winslow family's encounter with a ventriloquist dummy named STEVIL, which is possessed by the spirit of their neighbor, Steve Urkel. What begins as innocent fun quickly takes a sinister turn as STEVIL reveals his malevolent intentions. One of the darkest aspects of STEVIL is its exploration of psychological manipulation. The dummy uses its resemblance to Steve Urkel to gain the trust of the Winslow family, exploiting their vulnerability for its own twisted amusement. This manipulation is particularly unsettling as it preys on the familial bonds and trust that the Winslows hold dear. Furthermore, STEVIL taps into primal fears of the unknown and the uncanny. The idea of an inanimate object being possessed by a malevolent spirit strikes at the heart of human apprehensions about the supernatural. As the episode progresses, STEVIL becomes increasingly unpredictable and menacing, instilling a sense of dread in both the characters and the audience. Another disturbing element of STEVIL is its portrayal of isolation and helplessness. As the Winslow family struggles to rid themselves of the sinister dummy, they find themselves alone in their plight, with no one to turn to for assistance. This sense of isolation amplifies the fear and tension, heightening the episode's impact on viewers. Moreover, STEVIL confronts the concept of identity and self-perception in a chilling manner. The dummy's resemblance to Steve Urkel blurs the lines between reality and illusion, causing the characters to question their own sanity. This existential crisis adds an extra layer of complexity to the episode, forcing viewers to confront their own perceptions of reality. Additionally, STEVIL explores themes of loss and grief through its depiction of the Winslow family's emotional turmoil. As they grapple with the presence of the malevolent dummy, they are forced to confront their deepest fears and insecurities. This raw portrayal of human vulnerability adds depth to the episode, elevating it beyond mere entertainment. Despite its darker themes, STEVIL ultimately delivers a message of resilience and courage in the face of adversity. As the Winslow family bands together to confront the evil presence in their midst, they demonstrate the power of love and unity to overcome even the greatest of challenges. This message of hope serves as a beacon of light amidst the darkness, reminding viewers that even in the bleakest of circumstances, there is always a glimmer of hope. STEVIL stands as a testament to the complexity and depth of Family Matters as a television show. While it may be remembered primarily for its humor and heartwarming moments, episodes like STEVIL remind us that darkness lurks beneath the surface, waiting to be explored. By confronting themes of fear, manipulation, and psychological horror, STEVIL challenges viewers to confront their own fears and insecurities, ultimately leaving a lasting impact that extends far beyond the confines of the small screen. Bullets Over BEL-AIR, Fresh Prince of BEL-AIR.
Then some maniac pulls a gun and all the rules change.
Bullets Over BEL-AIR, a gritty portrayal of reality embedded within the glamour of BEL-AIR, captivated audiences in the 90s. While many recall it as a lighthearted show, it delved into some of society's darkest episodes, shedding light on crude realities and hardships. The Fresh Prince of BEL-AIR, though cherished for its humor and warmth, didn't shy away from addressing profound issues that left a lasting impact on viewers. One of the most memorable episodes, Papa's Got a Brand New Excuse, showcased the complexities of father-son relationships and the emotional turmoil stemming from abandonment. When Will's absent father unexpectedly reappears, promising a future together, Will's hopes are dashed when his father leaves again without explanation. This heartbreaking narrative struck a chord with many viewers, resonating with those who have experienced familial abandonment. The episode exposed the harsh reality of parental neglect and its profound effects on a child's psyche. Another poignant episode, Home is Where the Heart Attack Is, tackled the somber topic of health disparities and the impact of socioeconomic status on access to medical care. When Uncle Phil suffers a heart attack, the Banks family confronts the harsh reality of mortality and the fragility of life. The episode highlighted the disparities in healthcare access faced by marginalized communities, shedding light on the sobering consequences of inadequate medical resources. In Mistaken Identity, the show addressed racial profiling and police brutality, themes that remain relevant today. When Carlton is racially profiled and wrongfully arrested, the episode confronts the harsh realities of systemic racism and the injustices faced by Black individuals within the criminal justice system. Carlton's experience serves as a sobering reminder of the pervasive nature of racial discrimination and the need for societal change. Will Goes A-Courtin' tackled the sensitive issue of assault, challenging prevailing attitudes and misconceptions surrounding consent. When Will's friend Jackie accuses a classmate of assault, the episode navigates the complexities of believing survivors and the importance of supporting victims. By addressing this taboo subject, the show provided a platform for discussions about consent and the prevalence of violence in society. In Banks Shot, the show confronted the devastating impact of gun violence, exploring the aftermath of a shooting that leaves Carlton critically injured. The episode delves into the trauma experienced by victims and their loved ones, underscoring the urgent need for gun control measures. Through its powerful storytelling, the show shed light on the pervasive issue of gun violence and its far-reaching consequences. Despite its comedic undertones, Bullets Over BEL-AIR didn't shy away from exploring the darker aspects of society, confronting issues that were often overlooked or ignored. By tackling topics such as familial abandonment, healthcare disparities, racial profiling, assault, and gun violence, the show sparked important conversations and challenged viewers to confront uncomfortable truths. These episodes of Bullets Over BEL-AIR served as poignant reminders of the complexities of the human experience, offering profound insights into the harsh realities of life. While the show may be remembered for its humor and heartwarming moments, its willingness to confront dark subject matter left an indelible mark on viewers, prompting reflection and dialogue long after the credits rolled. The one with the ick factor. Friends,
The right person.
Really?
Yeah.
90s television. Friends stands as an iconic beacon of light-hearted comedy and camaraderie. Yet amidst its sea of laughter and endearing moments, there lie episodes that delve into the murky waters of reality, challenging the glossy facade we often associate with the show. One such episode, the one with the ick factor, ventures into the realm of uncomfortable truths, revealing the darker underbelly of relationships and societal norms. At first glance, the one with the ick factor appears like any other typical episode of Friends, with its familiar setting of Central Perk and the cozy apartments of the gang. However, beneath its seemingly innocuous premise lies a narrative that grapples with taboo subjects and the complexities of human emotions. The central theme of the episode revolves around the concept of the ick factor, a term coined by the character Monica Geller to describe the sensation of being repulsed by someone's romantic partner. As the plot unfolds, we witness the characters grappling with their own prejudices and insecurities as they confront this uncomfortable reality. One of the darkest moments in the episode occurs when Ross Geller, portrayed by David Schwimmer, experiences a visceral reaction upon learning that his sister Monica, played by Courtney Cox, is dating his best friend, Chandler Bing, portrayed by Matthew Perry. Ross's initial response is one of disbelief and disgust, reflecting societal norms and prejudices surrounding intra-friend group relationships. This scene highlights the darker aspects of human nature, such as jealousy, possessiveness, and the fear of change. It also sheds light on the inherent biases that exist within social circles, where certain relationships are deemed acceptable while others are met with scorn and judgment. Moreover, the episode delves into the complexities of intimacy and attraction, challenging conventional notions of love and romance. When confronted with Monica and Chandler's budding relationship, the characters grapple with their own preconceived notions of what constitutes a suitable partner, ultimately forcing them to confront their own biases and insecurities. Another poignant moment in the episode occurs when Joey Tribbiani, portrayed by Matt LeBlanc, expresses his discomfort with the idea of Monica and Chandler dating. Despite his initial reservations, Joey ultimately comes to terms with their relationship, demonstrating growth and maturity in the face of adversity. However, not all characters exhibit such open-mindedness. Phoebe Buffay, portrayed by Lisa Kudrow, struggles to accept Monica and Chandler's relationship, citing concerns about their compatibility and the potential repercussions it may have on their friendship. Her reluctance to embrace their newfound love reflects the inherent fear of change and the uncertainty that accompanies it. Overall, the one with the ick factor serves as a stark reminder of the complexities inherent in human relationships. It challenges us to confront our own biases and prejudices, urging us to embrace love in all its forms, regardless of societal norms or expectations. While Friends may be remembered for its light-hearted humor and feel-good moments, episodes like the one with the ick factor remind us that beneath its glossy exterior lies a deeper, more nuanced exploration of the human experience. By shining a light on the darker aspects of relationships and societal norms, the show encourages you to confront uncomfortable truths and embrace love in all its forms. As we revisit these episodes with fresh eyes, may we strive to cultivate empathy, understanding, and acceptance in our own lives, thereby enriching the tapestry of human experience. None for the road, Clueless.
Hit your head too?
No dashboard could cause this kind of damage. Mom Pekin, promise me you'll break my other arm.
Promise.
In the 90s, television shows like None for the Road and Clueless were beloved by many, especially kids. These shows often portrayed fun and light-hearted stories that entertained audiences. However, hidden beneath the surface of these seemingly innocent shows were episodes that delved into darker and more serious subject matter. In None for the Road, one of the darkest episodes aired during the 90s was titled The Consequences of Drinking and Driving. This episode tackled the devastating effects of driving under the influence of alcohol, a serious issue that continues to plague society today. The storyline followed a group of teenagers who decided to drink at a party and then attempted to drive home. Tragically, their reckless decision led to a car accident that resulted in severe injuries and even death. The episode depicted the emotional aftermath for the characters involved, as well as the legal consequences they faced for their actions. Similarly, the popular show CLUELESS also touched on dark themes in some of its episodes. One notable example is the episode titled Under Pressure, which addressed the topic of teenage depression and S. The storyline followed one of the main characters, who began exhibiting signs of depression, such as withdrawal from friends and family, changes in mood, and expressing feelings of hopelessness. As the episode unfolded, it became clear that the character was contemplating S as a way to escape their pain. The show depicted the importance of seeking help and support for mental health issues, highlighting the seriousness of depression and the devastating impact it can have on individuals and their loved ones. These episodes from None for the Road and CLUELESS served as important reminders that life is not always sunshine and rainbows, even in the world of television. They tackled difficult subjects head-on, aiming to educate viewers about the real-life consequences of their actions and the importance of making responsible choices. While these episodes may have been difficult to watch at times, they provided valuable lessons that resonate with audiences to this day. It's a reminder that even in the midst of entertainment, there are important messages to be learned and understood. Whacking Day. The Simpsons.
Break their backs, gouge out their eyes, their evil hearts.
The Simpsons, where humor and satire reign supreme, there lies an episode that delves into darker themes often overlooked by its lighthearted facade. Whacking Day, an episode from the iconic 90s show, is a prime example of how the series occasionally confronted harsh realities amidst its comedic charm. Set in the fictional town of Springfield, Whacking Day initially appears as a whimsical celebration where residents gather to drive out snakes by whacking them with sticks. However, beneath the surface lies a darker undercurrent of xenophobia and mindless violence. One of the episode's darkest moments comes when Lisa Simpson, the moral compass of the show, protests against the barbaric tradition of Whacking Day. Despite her efforts to enlighten the townsfolk about the cruelty of their actions, she is met with ridicule and resistance. This highlights the stark reality of facing opposition when challenging deeply ingrained societal norms, even when they are morally unjust. Furthermore, Whacking Day sheds light on the dangers of mob mentality and blind conformity. The townspeople, swept up in the fervor of the event, succumb to groupthink and abandon rationality. This portrayal serves as a cautionary tale about the perils of unquestioningly following tradition and peer pressure, a message with enduring relevance in contemporary society. Moreover, the episode subtly tackles issues of discrimination and exclusion. The snakes, portrayed as the victims of Whacking Day, serve as allegorical representations of marginalized groups facing persecution. Through this metaphor, the show critiques the absurdity of discrimination based on arbitrary characteristics and highlights the importance of empathy and inclusivity. Additionally, Whacking Day confronts the darker aspects of human nature, particularly the propensity for cruelty and violence. The gleeful enthusiasm with which the townspeople participate in the slaughter of innocent creatures underscores humanity's capacity for brutality, even in ostensibly harmless contexts. Despite its comedic tone, Whacking Day offers a sobering commentary on the erosion of empathy and compassion in society. The episode serves as a reminder of the importance of empathy and critical thinking in challenging unjust systems and fostering a more compassionate world. Whacking Day stands out as a poignant exploration of darker themes within the typically lighthearted world of The Simpsons. Through its portrayal of mob mentality, discrimination, and human cruelty, the episode provides valuable insights into the complexities of society and human nature. While its comedic elements may provide temporary escapism, Whacking Day ultimately serves as a thought-provoking reflection on the darker realities we often overlook. One Beer, Tiny Toons, Adventures. Tiny Toon Adventures was a beloved cartoon series cherished by many during the 1990s. Filled with laughter, imagination, and life lessons, it was a staple of childhood entertainment. However, nestled within its colorful world was an episode titled One Beer that delved into much darker themes, revealing harsh realities that may have been overlooked by younger viewers. In this episode, Buster Bunny, Plucky Duck, and Hampton J. Pig stumble upon a single can of beer left unattended. Curiosity piqued, they decide to try it, despite warnings about the dangers of alcohol. What unfolds is a series of events that spiral out of control, painting a grim picture of the consequences of alcohol abuse. As the trio consumes the beer, their behavior drastically changes. They become intoxicated, stumbling and slurring their words, with their judgment impaired. This portrayal of drunkenness is stark and unsettling, especially for a show typically associated with light-hearted humor. The consequences of their actions quickly become apparent as they engage in reckless behavior. They steal a police car and embark on a joyride through the city, endangering themselves and others. The once carefree and innocent characters are transformed into reckless individuals, demonstrating the dangers of alcohol abuse and its potential to lead to destructive behavior. The episode takes a tragic turn as the joyride ends in a devastating crash, leaving the characters injured and traumatized. The severity of the situation is a sobering reminder of the real-life consequences of drunk driving, a message that resonates far beyond the confines of a children's cartoon. What makes One Beer particularly impactful is its unflinching portrayal of the aftermath of the crash. The characters are shown bloodied and battered, their expressions filled with pain and regret. This raw depiction of the consequences of their actions serves as a powerful warning about the dangers of alcohol abuse and the importance of making responsible choices. Furthermore, the episode doesn't shy away from addressing the legal ramifications of their actions. The characters are arrested and taken to court, where they are held accountable for their behavior. This portrayal of the legal consequences of drunk driving adds another layer of realism to the episode, highlighting the seriousness of the issue. One Beer stands out as a departure from the typical tone of Teeny Toon Adventures, tackling mature themes in a way that is both honest and thought-provoking. By shining a light on the darker aspects of alcohol abuse, the episode serves as a cautionary tale for viewers of all ages. It's important to recognize that while Tiny Toon Adventures was primarily intended for children, it didn't shy away from addressing difficult topics. One Beer is a prime example of this, using its platform to educate viewers about the dangers of alcohol abuse in a way that is accessible and impactful. One Beer remains a powerful and memorable episode of Tiny Toon Adventures that sheds light on the darker side of life. Through its unflinching portrayal of alcohol abuse and its consequences, it delivers an important message about the importance of making responsible choices and the dangers of succumbing to peer pressure. While it may have been overlooked by some as just another cartoon episode, its impact and message continue to resonate with viewers to this day. As we reminisce about the 90s and the shows that shaped our childhood, it's important to acknowledge the depth and complexity hidden within seemingly lighthearted narratives. These darker episodes served as poignant reminders of the realities and challenges we may encounter in life, even amidst the nostalgia of simpler times. They taught us valuable lessons about empathy, resilience, and the importance of addressing difficult topics with honesty and sincerity. Though often overshadowed by the more cheerful moments, these episodes remain significant markers of our collective journey toward understanding and navigating the complexities of the world around us.